All right, welcome back again, and I want you to pay attention because when I listen to this VN, I believe it carries much information that is needed at this particular time. Pay attention and see how this information can be of help to you. Subscribe to the update, and most importantly, share this piece of information regarding what is happening in the ground ecosystem. Let people be aware.
Today has launched us into another hope, just as we trusted in God for all that He would do for us. And the grand disbursement era is here, a new dawn of financial freedom. Good day to all the genuine subscribers on this platform. Good day to all of the individuals within this organ. Today, I want to bring you an empowering, insightful, and also highly encouraging updates on the grant disbursement process, specifically the UAAG, the Theobarth Supreme, GPGN, Power of 5, St. Rita, and also on this particular government intervention that we are waiting for. For many months, anticipation has been high, and patience has been tested, our patience have been tasked, and doubts have crept in at different times. But now, I want to assure you that the battle has already been won. This is not just a mere speculation. The central bank has officially requested for the circular, which was submitted yesterday, and this means that we are at the final irreversible stage of the disbursement process. So stay with me through this short presentation as I break down every fiber of pieces till you get everything you need to know at the time that we are right now. The first thing I'll be talking about is what this milestone actually means for the beneficiaries, then the timeline for fund reception and receiver, then how you need to prepare yourself to receive your disbursement, and then the next steps for the NGOs and the grant handlers, and why this moment marks the beginning of a financial revolution. This is Princess Channel, the channel with legitimacy and authenticity and every information you need to know about financial freedom. If you have not subscribed here, this is the time to do so that you will not miss out on any important update in time. All right, just in a while, I'll be with you shortly. All right, welcome back, and we just don't mind the noise at the background. They are making some drills in my office right here. So this isn't just an update that I want to give to you this morning. It's going to be an awakening, a financial awakening for all of us who have been waiting patiently for this historic moment. So I want you to sit tight. I want you to stay focused and listen carefully to the end. You have to listen to all of these episodes to the end. So the latest grant disbursement breakthrough, that is the central bank, has acknowledged the circular submission. The central bank has acknowledged the circular submission. And for those who may not be familiar with financial regulatory procedures, a circular in this context refers to the disbursement timetable. And this actually means that all financial institutions, the government agencies, and the NGOs that are involved in these grant processes are now aware of the structured timeline for fund distribution. So let me break this down a little bit more. The disbursement schedule has been approved, and it means that there is no more delays based on speculations. The CBN's request for the circular confirms that all the necessary financial oversight requirements have now been met. Also, that funds will begin to move from today through to next week. Then the handlers will start receiving official allocations from today according to that memorandum. Then by next week, the NGOs will commence the beneficiaries disbursement, and then no more excuses, no more errors. So this weekend should be used to perfect all imperfections regarding your data. From next week, no NGO would entertain any errors or corrections. So now is the time to ensure that all your details, the banking details, are in order. They are in order. I've been preaching on this time and time again, and this is the time that you don't have to play on this information at all. So this is the time to make sure that your payouts, your data, they are ready for payout. Your banking stuff, your credentials, they are all intact. Your account is not passive. Your account is not out of date. Your account is accessible, so that funds entering your account would not be reverberated back to where it's coming from. Now, secondly, the timeline for the disbursement. I want to go a little bit deeper right now into the expected flow of funds over the coming days and weeks. The disbursement to the handlers today through to next week. The first recipients of these funds are the grand handlers, which are the official handlers responsible for ensuring safe and accurate distribution. And these are the financial institutions that are overseeing the fund allocations, the grant management teams in charge of the logistics, the legal and the compliance bodies that ensure that every process aligns with national and global financial laws. And that is one of the reasons why this was delayed. You wouldn't want a situation where after the crediting of your account, then some had to face legal actions just because they didn't do the normal things that they were supposed to do. They boycotted the protocol and the processes were not in order. So they want to see how they can save their heads and also be able to satisfy us, so that while you're busy enjoying your funds, they too will be free of any scandal or any law enforcement bottlenecks that is going to be saddled on them. That was actually what prolonged the entire issue until the final stage where we are right now. So the disbursement to the NGOs, which would commence by next week onwardly, once the funds have been officially allocated to the handlers, the next in line are the NGOs. Did you see the hierarchy coming from the government, the CBN, down to the grant handlers, now down to the NGOs or the NGO heads or the CEOs? You understand, those are the hierarchy. Then down to the expectant beneficiaries. So the following organizations are set to commence direct disbursement to beneficiaries as from next week, according to information reaching us. Number one, the UAAG grant, that's the Sanctuary Wealth Multipurpose Foundation. Number two, the Theobarth Foundation. Number three, the Supreme Foundation. 4, the AGPGN. 5, the Power of 5. 6, the St. Rita Foundation, and the Government Project Disbursement Programs. So each of these organizations have been verified, they have been authorized, and they have been positioned to begin fulfilling their promises. And what this means for you as a beneficiary. Take a sip. Just a moment. We'll be down with you in a while. So what this means for you as a beneficiary, with the process now in motion, you must ensure that you're ready. Do not let this opportunity slip by due to minor issues that could have been corrected. These are the things we will say until the last time, when there is no means to correct it anymore. And some will revert back to all of these videos and these voice notes on this channel that yes, repeated warnings were made until it became something too late. You can cast back your mind on all the messages, the voice notes that have been dropped on this channel. Watch every singular one of them. They are very informative. They are very detailed, so that you will not miss out when it is time to disburse. You do not have to let this opportunity slip across you because of minor issues that you ought to have corrected, but you just left it. You just forgot about it. You handled it with kid glove, and finally it has to beat you down. I pray that that would not be your story or your case. So I'm going to run through that again. Your immediate to-do list right now that you have to do. Number one, ensure that your banking details are correct. Ensure that your banking details are correct. Any errors with your bank information could result in failed transactions. It could result in unnecessary delays or even loss of your allocated funds. All right. Secondly, you have to verify your identification details, the government issue IDs, the verification documents, any required paperwork that needed to be up to date and corrected with the bank. I'm talking of your account. Your account. If you have been receiving regular transactions in and out of your account all along, you have no problem. And if your account is not on lien, you have no problem. If your account is not on limitations, you have no problem. If you have raised up the standard of your account to be able to receive massive funds, you're not the one I'm talking to. I'm talking of those who have some lien on their account, those whose account have been passive, redundant for a while, or they had some issues on their accounts and they know. And possibly that was the account they submitted when they were registering. Maybe they've shifted to other accounts. Maybe they shifted to other accounts after a while and they've been operating that one, but the account they submitted during registration had an issues and they forgot about it because years have crossed by on this submission. Begin to think very carefully. Possibly you have to dust back on the hands of time and check the account that you submitted, whether it's still operational up till now. Then you have to stay connected to official information channels. At this stage, misinformation is very, very dangerous. Misinformation at this stage is very, very dangerous, especially to the CEOs, because once the fund gets to them, it streams down to the expectant beneficiaries. Misinformation to the CEOs is very dangerous, so they have to stay updated to the channel that is very updated and current at a time like this. Misinformation is very dangerous, so stay updated through official grant platforms and coordinators, not social media rumors. Not social media rumors. It is dangerous for you. Then also be available for confirmation calls or messages. Some NGOs might reach out for final verifications from you. Some NGOs, I'm not talking of some fraudsters, I'm not talking of criminals, I'm talking of the NGOs that you registered in. They have your contact, they have your details. They have your phone numbers, they have your banking details. Some of them might reach out to you. You understand? They might reach out to you as a person. They have all your data with them. Your phone numbers, your addresses, the project that you want to handle is right in their coffers. So ensure that you are available for confirmation calls, not from criminals, not from fraudsters, not from swindlers, not from godless people, but you just have to keep your lines up. You have to check your emails regularly from the organs of grant CEOs that you subscribe to. Keep your phone lines open. Check your emails regularly. Respond promptly to any verification request, not from scammers. Please, I'm sounding this note of warning. Not from scammers. You could already pinpoint scammers or fraudsters by the way they talk. You would know. You're not a kid. Nobody needs to tell you that this one is a fraudster. This one is a fraudster. Beg your pardon. This one is a scammer. Or this one is a swindler. From their tone and accent, you would know. You would know. But I'm talking about you need to be close to your NGO. You should know your NGO heads. And definitely when a call is coming from them for some rectifications or for some adjustment and all that before the phone finally lands, you should know who is calling you. So please be careful and be wary of wrong calls at a time like this. Also, I want to talk about the economic impact of this grant disbursement. It's not just about the relief that you want right now. I want to believe that everybody wants financial relief at a time like this, but it's not just about the relief alone. The successful execution of these grants will have a transformation. It's going to have an impact also on the Nigeria's economy and beyond. The poverty reduction level and the economic growth is going to be massive. The release of these funds will significantly boost the local businesses. It's going to empower entrepreneurs. It's going to provide a much needed relief to struggling families across the nation. It's going to create job and business expansions with increased financial access. Beneficiaries that receive this fund would be able to start new businesses. They would be able to expand on their existing ventures, and they will be able to create job opportunities also for others. Definitely, they will. So another thing is going to do the receiver or the reception of this fund. Another thing is going to do is that is going to strengthen the financial trust in grant systems. I want you to know that we are not just ending cycle on the disbursement of UAAG grant or other grants within this ecosystem. We're not ending cycle the moment these grants are paid. It's a continuous scenario. And that's why you need to join up with this channel, because there's going to be a continuity. It's going to be a platform where grants, the genuine grant within the country, are being updated right on this channel. So it's going to be, this disbursement is going to be a focal point for the release of financial trust in the grant ecosystem. Yeah, it's going to go a long way to cement trust among all of the participants and candidates. And this will mark the beginning of a new era where the genuine grant systems will gain credibility and respect that has been lost over time. So the success of this disbursement will pave the way for more humanitarian financial initiatives right in the future in this ecosystem. Now, I want to encourage you. At a time like this, your time is now. I said your time is now. And I want to remind every single person that is listening to this right now, watching this right now, this is not a time to give up. Never. The funds have been secured. The process is structured and progressing. The disbursement schedule is confirmed. The delay was never a denial, only a setup for a bigger success story for you and your family. And for those who have been praying, those who have been hoping and have been waiting, this is your season. The Lord God Almighty has already taken control of everything. Now, on a final note, what comes next? I want to quickly summarize what you should do moving forward from all the things I've said, all the things you need to do moving forward right now. Ensure that you double check all your financial and personal details. Stay alert and responsive to official communications from your NGOs, not from scammers, not from fraudsters, not from swindlers, not from godless people, but from your NGO. Be patient. This is a massive financial process that requires precision, so be patient. Prepare mentally, prepare financially, prepare emotionally for this financial upliftment, because it's going to come. This is not the end. It is a new beginning. Many have doubted, many have lost hope, many thought that this day would never come. I said many have doubted, many have lost hope, many have lost confidence and consciousness what it is to be disbursed to. And many thought that a day like this would never manifest. They've called people names. They've swindled others just because they felt that what we're in expectation for is not coming. So let them grab their own and disappear into thin air. So they use the privilege to swindle others of their hard-earned funds and money. They thought that a day like this, a time like this, would never surface anymore. But God passed them. Today, we declare victory. Today, we declare victory. UAAG will disburse. Did you hear that? Theobarth will disburse. Did you hear that? Supreme will disburse. Did you just hear that? AGPGN palliative will still come. The Power of 5 will still come. St. Rita would disburse. Government project grants would be disbursed equally. So if you believe that your financial breakthrough is here, just say, I receive. Just say, I receive. You could say that in the comment section. You could type that. You could say that in your spirit. Just believe that you're receiving all that has been promised you. Once it is cemented in the realm of the spirit, it will manifest in the realm of the physical. Also, don't forget to like, to share this information. It is very important for everyone to listen to, both the CEOs, the NGOs, the subscribers alike, everyone, even those who have not heard about this channel. When you share, it will help the YouTube algorithm to also recommend it to others. The algorithm will share it better when you share, so that others can get this information at their fingertips, be able to listen to this message over and over again until they are breasted with all the information right within this voice note. All right, so like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on every single development that we bring forth from this channel. It's very informative. All right, so thank you for staying with me through this presentation. Your time has come. Prepare to step into your financial freedom, because I'm positive, I'm optimistic that it is going to come. It's going to come. I said it's going to come. So there's no time to worry about this. This is a dawn of new era of financial freedom. And the moment that we all have been waiting for is here right now. All the genuine subscribers on the ground group, all the genuine subscribers to Theobarth, all the genuine subscribers to Sanctuary Wealth Multipurpose Foundation, this is an exciting moment, and the empowerment is just right at the door.